Ben Hearn again with another Market Watch update for Gladwyne for the month of February. There predictably wasn't too much action. Winter months are always the slowest, and hopefully we will see some more coming up. And there was like 13 public houses that had either a price change, newly active, or under contract, pending, or closed. And I say public because only homes that are on consumer searchable websites showed up for this. So there's some homes that are coming soon. And if you're thinking of moving in Lower Merion, it's good to know about these coming soon homes. They show up on the MLS, realtors can see them and realtor clients, but like Zillow, Truly, et cetera, they don't have access to those coming soon homes. So if you are thinking of moving within like Lower Merion or any of the surrounding towns where the inventory is pretty hot, it pays to work with the realtor early on so that you can have access to those coming soon homes. Also, ones that don't show up here are private exclusive homes. Now that is particular to our brokerage Compass. So for whatever reason, sellers sometimes don't want to publicly list their homes, especially higher end homes like, with work and employment, people don't want everyone publicly to know that they're listing their home. So an option is to list it as a private exclusive so that only Compass agents and their clients can see it. And this is good because it gives the homeowner the, maximum amount of control for the amount of information and publicity of their home that they want. There are enough agents from Compass in the greater Philly area so you can get visibility, but then again, not everybody knows about it. And it's also a good way to test a price that might be a little higher than advised. So if you do that on the regular MLS, you're going to accumulate a lot of days on market. And the higher the days on market, sometimes homes get a little stigmatized and people think, oh, why has it been sitting so long? And you might have to do a couple price drops, et cetera. But if you do it on private exclusive, there is no counter for days on market. So you can test that high price. If someone wants to buy it at the price, then you're all set. Just continue on like a normal transaction. If someone doesn't, then you can reevaluate when you put it publicly on the market, either keep it at that price or bring it down a little bit. So it's just another option that Compass has that is really beneficial to sellers and also buyers as well. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Like I said, there was not too much activity, but some. One of the newly active ones is 362 Youngsford Place. That's going for $839. And again, in the email, there's going to be a button, like a little black button that says, click here to view homes. If you click that, you're able to do everything that I'm doing. You can click the home, gives you quick stats here, days on market, taxes, HOA fees if applicable, lot size, year built. You can go to property info, find out, all the details about the home, property history, to see, either if it's newly listed or pending or sold, you can see when that happened, and you can also see the past history of it as well. And there's a couple new constructions that are newly listed. So 1543 Monk Road, which looked like this, is now, something cool with Compass websites that not every website has. Our maps are quite interesting. So normally if you do a satellite image, you just get this kind of a view. But then if you click this little button, you really get like the clarity of the house really sticks out. So as you can see, that's a big lot, like it's quite big. And that home was previously listed for like 24 million, 20 acres. So now looks like they're splitting it up. So we got unit 3, 5, 1. Looks like unit 4 is already under contract. That's great. So those are a couple of the new constructions. Also, you see 1150 Youngsford, that's for 4-4. That has been there for, I don't know, ages. It's been kind of a husk inside, but it looks like they're going to make it into a really beautiful home. If we look at other active under contracts, 1401 Wesley's Run, there's been a few that have been on there recently. This one's 1.125. Here's another under contract. And again, I've said this before, but under contract and pending are synonymous. Usually just pending means it's further along in the deal. Bryn Titten, 2.2. And again, I've said this before, the price that it's under for active under contract or for pending is not necessarily the sold price. So again, there was a bunch that were pending and under contract, another one on Monk Road, this one on Clubhouse, and this one on Contract and State Road. And then there were two that closed. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. 401 Contract and State Road that ended up closing for 1095. That was, if you've driven by there, I'm sure you've noticed it. The location was a little difficult for that. And the 980 Idlewild, this closed 20% below asking. It was on the market for 98 days, 1.6 acres. And yeah, so it ended up closing just over 3. And that is it. Again, there's not too many like currently newly active homes that were in February. There's some active that have been active for a bit. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So that's all there is for that. If you have been thinking of selling in the next few years, right now there's a dearth of inventory. So it would be, I don't know, I would invite you to explore maybe pushing up those plans, seeing what selling in the next year would entail. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And again, at Compass, we have several options for you, including the coming soon, the private exclusive. All right, that's all I have. Have a good one.